All right, let's bring this microphone in. Hey, what is up, gang? Hello, Crawl. How are you doing today, sir? I think I have a setup that shall sort of work. I think I'm gonna have to put the instructions down here to help with the white balance again, but we are here for Lego. Lego and coffee. Coffee and Lego, whichever way you prefer it. How is everybody doing today? Today we will be building the Mandalorian. Yep, the Razor Crest. That is cool. All right, let's get the coffee. Hopefully I don't make a mess where I'm supposed to build the Lego at. Oh yeah. Tasty. What is up, everybody? I wish I could keep the chat right here in front of me. There might be a way to do it. I'm having issues here. Can I bring the Twitch chat? I can. What happens when I click on this, though? It goes away. Oh. Might work. This might work. They crossed the 10K barrier. No, I don't pay attention to it like you do, Crawl. I'm not saying that I don't like Lego. I'm just not super into it like that, but that is crazy. What build could they have that would be 10K? That is crazy to me. Coffee here. Delicious. A little Black Rifle Silencer Smooth coffee with I don't know why I'm looking over there. My chat is literally right here. I moved my chat. Hey, what's up? She's not controlling. We have some Black Rifle Smooth coffee is what I was saying with Cage Muscle Cinnamon French Toast protein in it. They are... Wow, that is crazy to me. Why would you have a world map? That's nuts. Nutso. Oh, wow, my microphone is really loud. Let me turn that down some. There we go. I'm a loud person, and then my microphone was turned all the way up. That's not helpful. I got this new audio setup to where I can control Spotify separate from my desktop audio and separate from Discord audio and all this stuff. So it took a little bit of extra time to set up this morning because I had not set it up on my Lego stream yet. Oh, that's pretty cool, dude. I don't know that I would throw down on that right now. We still have that Lego castle to build, the Disney castle. We're still waiting for that 1,000 follower mark to do that. But I think we should hit it at the end of June. We crossed the 900 line. What was it? Thursday, I think. Thursday. And then, you know, a few people drop off. I think it probably cleans up bots on its own. But I think that we will cross the 1,000 mark in June. But we have it, and my wife wants to build it really bad. But I told her we had to wait for the 1,000 viewer mark where we'll do a 24-hour stream. Me and the kids will play games and do stuff. And I figured out a way to have my phone be in the living room where she'll be building the castle. It'll be craziness. The bathymetric map too? Really? That is craziness. Crazy, sir. All right, today, guys, we are building this massive set. It is 1,000 pieces, so it should take me about 4 hours. A little bit longer than I normally go. Yes, I cannot wait for it. We were talking about playing every single game that we have on our stream schedule now, which would be Just Dance, Valheim, Sea of Thieves. Lego will be going the entire time. What's some other ones? I play some scary stuff, so I might do some scary stuff real late at night. I think we're on Resident Evil right now. What? It's only 250 bucks for the art one or for the map? No. You're fibbing, right? But yes, today is the Mandalorian. Dude, it takes up the entire screen. I can't even do it. All right. So, I guess This one's sealed differently. Oh, look. It has a spot to open it. So we're just going to go ahead and start building this thing because 4 hours is a long time to be streaming a build. Oh, I need a razor to cut this now that I broke the box. It doesn't matter because Amazon shipped it like this and put all these dang shipping labels on it. That's an MSRP. It's basically 10K studs. That is crazy, dude. All right, I got me little pocket knife here, and I'm going to open up the box. 10,000 studs to build a world map that you can hang on your wall. I have a world map now that Amanda got me for Christmas one year. It's one of those scratch-off ones, so you can actually scratch off everywhere you've been. And I was quite surprised about how many places I've been. All right, we've got a ton of stuff in here. Let's see how many bags we got. So the last 1,000-piece build I did was the oh my gosh, with this right now, guys. Last 1,000+ piece build I did was the Kylo Ren ship. You guys gotta see this. This is ridiculous, by the way. Let me move this out of the way. This is what I'm dealing with this morning. How are you, by the way? She's not controlling. I've kind of hung out with Crawl a little bit in the background. Crazy Vet Fam rating with 5 viewers. Thank you so much, Crazy Vet Fam. How was your Sea of Thieves stream, sir? This is insanity. Look at all this. This instruction book is huge. How are you, sir? Thank you so much for the raid. Crazy Vet Fam and his wife dual stream. So sort of like our Wednesday night streams with Bella, they dual stream every day though. Got all our stickers. And this book is a chunky book, but we will not have it on screen. Oh, he said it won't work, unfortunately. What is up, Jay? How are you, sir? All right, look, we've got all these bags. As always, we start with bag 1. Let me get my mouse so I can see where the heck I'm at. All right, so on here, we've got... I like this. I've pulled the OBS chat into in front of me. This is really good. Oh. No. Crawl, you're making stuff up, dude. You're making it up because now you want me to buy that. All right, let's make room here. We've got, I don't want to put stuff on top of my keyboard. Give me 1 second. I need to get something else to put my keyboard on. I have stools in the other room. I'll get one of those. Here we go. I've got a spot for my keyboard now. Lego Corporation thinks of everything. Well, see, that's the only reason you would want a world map, right? To put, I mean, at least to me. All right, let's get all this other stuff out of the way. Got my keyboard over here. The chat is literally up in front of me. You can't see it, but it is there. And that means I have to just get used to not looking to the right side and just talking straight to the camera. All right, bag 1. Guys, this is going to be a 4-hour build. We've got enough coffee to go for 2 bags. And let's fix this white balance real quick. That's how you fix it. That's how you fix the white balance right there. You just put a piece of white. Isn't that craziness? All right, here we go. Bro, I'm excited, dude. I'm gonna have to look into that because I'll tell you what. It'd be kind of cool to have a world map up behind me made of Lego. Or even behind Amanda down in the den. 10,000 pieces, though. How long would that take to build on thing? Do you think? Oh. That sounds super cool, dude. I'm gonna have to watch more often and stop spending my points on you trying to dance, and that way I can just I can get a Jason minifigure. You gonna put like the 80s style just like dancing stuff on me? Crawl said it was 10. Dan Crawl said it's 10,000 pieces. 10,000. The world map. Estimate 30 hours? I can't do that. We're already going to be pushing that. We're already going to be pushing that 24-hour mark with the Lego castle. All right. Separate this out a bit. How is everybody today? I know more people are coming in now. We've had a raid. And I thank you once again, Crazy Vet fam. Hopefully you were doing fantastic and the seas were not too rough this morning. I know it's been hit and miss. I've watched some Sea of Thieves streamers. Some of them were having absolutely nobody attack them. Like, we did not have anybody attack us last night until the very end after we turned everything in. And we had set our ship on fire and drank a bunch of grog. They came in and killed us. We had nothing left on the boat. But outside of that, we didn't get attacked, but I've seen a lot of other streamers getting crushed online, so. Dude, I understand how, that's what I'm saying, how that just takes a long time to do 10,000 studs. It's probably easier because you just have to separate the colors out, though, into like a big container and just pull the colors you need. Oh, also shouting out Dan. Thank you very much. For you, those of you that don't know, Dan, has been supervising his son Jungle Rally, who has started streaming, and Jungle Rally's a pretty cool little kid. Loves Lego, so I'm surprised I don't see him in the stream at the moment. But he's joined us on several streams of our own, and now he is streaming off on his own. Oh, the colors come in their own bags. See, you can just buy a giant plastic thing and dump them all in the colors. That would make it a lot faster for sure. Oh my gosh, there's so many pieces already. We haven't even really started. Bag out of the way. Got this thing. All right, guys. So The Mandalorian is a show that is set between, for those of you that don't know, it's set between, I believe, the fall of the Empire and the rise of the First Order. So essentially, between number 6, movie 6 and movie 7, which is, and so I'm really interested to see, because it had that whole Baby Yoda thing and all that stuff. I'm really interested to see what they do with that and how they pull that into canon, because they said there was no more Jedi left and Rey was the last Jedi. So if Gogru or Baby Yoda was a Jedi that Luke comes and picks up at the very end, I'm gonna ruin the show for you. But either way, then where does that fit into the Jedi place? I don't understand. Last day of school was yesterday. Well, I don't see him here. I guess I should have said spoiler alert before I start talking about shows. I kind of forget. People don't always watch the same shows that I do. Your kids still have 3 weeks of school. Are you guys doing homeschooling? Is that why? My kids got out yesterday. So they are milling about the house, doing kid things. One of them went to the gym with me this morning. They've walked the dog. All kinds of fun stuff. But it is summer. Their summer is looking like probably a summer I would have loved to have as a kid. But my parents didn't make enough money to do it. So we don't tend to spend our money on very fancy things. We tend to spend our money on trips. And that is what is going on this summer for the kids. I still have to work, so a lot of times I will still be home by myself. Oh, a half day today? That's cool. Now here in Massachusetts, school begins after... Oh, okay. Father's Day is coming up? Wow. That is, I guess I don't really pay attention to it. I wake up one morning and they give me a card that says Happy Father's Day and they cook me breakfast in bed. I'm cool with that. But I don't keep up with it enough to know what day it actually is. All right. We're finally set. So let's build our buddy Mando, who's one of the last true Mandalorians, even though he was a foundling. What are you talking about, Texas? Did I miss something? Want California in the middle, Texas center of the universe? I don't know what you're talking about. I missed something. Well, I'm going to tell you, Dan lives in Texas, so I'm sure, like most Texans, that is the center of the universe. Sure. All right. So this has just a straight black face underneath. I guess in the show you only see his face once, so makes sense. I hate how it's all wrinkly. Is there a way to spread this out? There we go. All right. There you go. We got Mando. Oh, he's got a special gun. I thought this was going to be a lightsaber, but I was wrong. Got it the wrong way. That's right. His gun is like one of those sniper rifles. Oh. Well, I mean, some people could be born there, but is not living there. Most of the stormtroopers have had faces on both sides. Why is this? Oh, look, it's one of the scout ones. I don't have one of these. One of the scout stormtroopers. Cool. All right, now we're getting to the build, boys and girls. The build. I guess if you put like where you live as the center. How does that work though? How do you make it centered on a place, on a specific place? But you are in New England. Isn't that where you're at? Oh no, I messed it up. Pull that back. There we go. I can't do that apparently. Put this over here and then bring OBS back up. There we go. Now I got it the way I want. This is going to take me all day to build. I'm going to screw around like this. Ooh, a raise. Well, congratulations, sir. with your raise. Really nice to be living on a certain type of budget, and then all of a sudden you have more money than you had before. Okay, so I didn't do this right. They want you to put this on after you put stuff in it. So let's go to black one. Put a black in here. One of the long blue ones in here. That. I want you to leave that one open. Specifically circles, leaving it open. That's a nice little touch. I'd have never seen that before, where they just specifically say, do not put anything in there. That's new. Where this little yellow is right here. It wants to take and let you know that both of those are just open. I have not seen that before. Normally, I have to figure that out on my own. This is a 2021 set? I think it's a 2021 set. So maybe that's what they're doing from now on. That'd be nice. Oh, neat. Well, that's pretty cool, Crawl. I am down. I am down for that. Oh, this guy needs a gun. I didn't give him a gun. Hey! Better hold this gun, sir. Go. All right, step 4. Because that's all we've made it to. You know what, Crawl? That is really interesting. I might have to look into that. The world map. I don't have anything to write down on. I don't have my notepad today. Need my notepad. All right. See, we need to write stuff down. Things that Crawl said. Lego world map. Need to check that bad boy out right there. All right. Here we go. Now I got my notebook. Okay, so now we need to build back all the way through here. Here. This is just the same as the other side, I guess. Really warm in my house today. There you go. Just got an email that the contract modification has been signed by the government. Ooh. That, sir, is super awesome. I'll tell you, I've worked at Boeing for, over 7 years now. And for 5 of that, I was doing the job of a quality engineer. Basically the entire time I was there. But they refused to pay me as a quality engineer. They just paid me as a quality system specialist. Because I didn't have an engineering degree. Even though I was doing the job, that didn't matter. So one of the last things my boss did before he left was to ensure that did I need to put something out there that I missed? Was to ensure that I got promoted to a quality engineer. So that was super awesome. Yeah, I know, right, Crawl? Oh, I skipped this step. Always a step that I skip. But yes, it's a good feeling to get promoted to your own job. Isn't that nice? What would they make with 20,000 pieces? I mean, I can see the 10,000 piece thing. How is this not lined up right? Oh, I skipped 2 holes. That's why. I can see the 10,000 piece since it's all just studs. But what the heck would they make with 20,000 pieces? A solar system? All right. All right, so right here, where this little thing goes, and they want a dark gray to go here. Oh, crawl. That would be amazing. I really want, there's 2 sets, 2 that I really want. One is that Millennium Falcon that we talked about before. It's like $800 or something. And the other is an AT-AT. I do not have an AT-AT. I finally have a X-Wing. I have Kylo Ren's shuttle. I have General Grievous's starship, and I'll have this. But I don't have the Millennium Falcon or the AT-AT. They do have a smaller Millennium Falcon. I really want the big one, though. Like, why would you go small when you could just go big or go home? Go big. Oh, I had a question for you as well, Crawl. So I have this build area, right? And it's black. And you guys can see it really well as far as I think. It looks okay on the stream. But if I were to get a mat to go here, what color should I get? That way it comes out more on the stream. I think you being the Lego professional, sir, would best have the answer to that. If you could answer that, that'd be fantastic. Hello, Tiny, was that Tinky the Special Pixie? Oh my gosh, that is a mouthful. You, welcome in, Tinky. We're building the Mandalorian ship, the Razor Crest today. Out of Lego, and we're drinking coffee. So that's what we're doing, and we're just talking, hanging out. How are you? Welcome to the stream. I'm assuming you must have came in on the Crazy Vet Fam raid if you just woke up and you were here. But greetings, Tinky. I still got $5 over $100 sets I want, so he's the Lego Star Wars freak. Well, so far we have built, and this has been over a few months, we built General Grievous's starship, and I was just saying that we built the Kylo Ren space shuttle and Star Wars X-Wing, and we built some other smaller Star Wars sets. This one's gonna take about 4 hours, so General, oh, all he does is build Lego? That's cool. Well, if you think he'd like it, hey, recommend it. I'm here every other Friday trying to build something on Lego, unless, one, I'm out of sets, which I don't think I'll be out of sets for quite some time, or two, I am on vacation. You might get him in here. Well, he is welcome here. Everybody's welcome. We just kind of chill. It's family friendly, and we listen to chill music, drink coffee, and build Lego. Jungle Rally has Barracuda Bay. I think he's mentioned that before. And no good color, huh? Yeah, I think this is okay, I think. I mean, I wish I had something a little bit better for me to see, but I think once I balanced out the white with this thing, you guys can see all the parts a lot better than I can. Kind of tough. Pretty much any color you would get would drown out some type of color is what I was thinking. Spend a lot of time looking down on this. Maybe I should get a camera that looks up at my face like this. So when I look up to talk to you guys, you just see straight up my nose. I have to cut my nose hairs and stuff. Make sure my nose is clean before stream. All right. We got 2 of these guys. Are there any big plans for this Memorial Day weekend? I know some people do not celebrate. Other countries don't celebrate Memorial Day. I don't really think it's a celebration so much as a remembering day. But I know people do tend to celebrate. And I can see the point in it. You have a celebration and basically honor those that have fallen for your freedom to do whatever you want. And one of those freedoms is to celebrate stuff. Barracuda Bay looks amazing. I hella want it, but that map, the roller coaster, the treehouse, I know, dude. So my priorities for the next things I would really like to buy. My wife wants the Lego train to go with her Lego castle. I want the big Millennium Falcon, and I want an AT-AT. So that's where I'm at. No, I don't want to buy my wife. Crazy. It said my wife wants to buy. I said my wife wants to buy the Disney castle. Or the Disney train. Dang it, you guys are messing me up. This is all your fault, Dan. He has the Millennium Falcon, the other thing. I want the real big Millennium Falcon. Whatever. Ridiculous. I'm not even gonna comment anymore on it. Ridiculous. Yes, I want that one. The big as heck one. I definitely want that. We discussed it several times on the stream. I just don't have the money nor the room for it, actually, so. Right. Normally I try and take breaks between bags, but I think there's like 6 or 7 bags here. And I think the last time I built a big one like this, I took and built it in 2 streams. So we will see how far we get today. I plan to build as far as I can build. Okay, this goes through here. Oh, that makes sense now. I was trying to figure out how this was going to work. Always a purpose to everything they do in these builds. Even though you're like, what will this do later? I don't know. He also just recently bought what he said was some really rare character to make custom builds with, but I'm more into gaming myself. Yes. This is like my one every other week chill stream. Normally I do Just Dance. We play a lot of Sea of Thieves. We play Valheim on Saturdays, where I put on a crocheted helmet and beard, and I am Redbeard. That is on Saturdays. Saturday nights we are doing the playthrough of all of the Resident Evil series. I think I might get done with Resident Evil 1 this weekend. We'll see. What else do we play? I don't know. Pretty much whatever else catches our fancies. Fannies. Thanks. You guys got me all messed up. You play mainly Sea of Thieves. So I think you were watching Crazy Vet Fam and they rated. Crazy Vet Fam is an awesome streaming friend of mine. Aloha Crawl is also a cool friend of mine. He does not play Sea of Thieves, though. He is super into the Lego games. And he used to do Just Dance. But he is not a dancer anymore. Well, I take it back. He does not stream dancing anymore. I don't think you can not be a dancer. Like, it just goes away. All right, I missed a... Oh. What I missed. I missed putting this thing on. Wondering why it was not showing. Oh, it goes. How is that? Goes here. Oh, I see what they did there. I see what they did. Take 2 of these guys. You don't have time for Sea of Thieves? Dude, I would love to play Sea of Thieves with you. By the way, Sea of Thieves is half price on Steam right now. Just saying. For any of those that are interested in the game, half price on Steam. It is cross-platform from computer to the Xbox with no issues. I believe it's also part of the Xbox Game Pass. It must have been a good few raids for you to end up here. You're just getting kind of tugged along all the way. You probably were in another raid watching somebody else play Sea of Thieves, got raided into them, then they raided into Crazy Vet Fam, and then they raided over here. Yeah, see, you have it free via Xbox Game Pass. Oh, I did not check into that other game you were talking about. What was that game, Crawl? That you said you wanted to co-stream with me, buddy. How far into Sea of Thieves am I? I am Pirate Legend. I've been playing for a little over a year. I think most of my gold hoarders and merchants are both over 70s for reputation. So Order of Souls is my least at 65. No, we hit 67 last night. I'm a level 40 Reaper. Hunter's Call is over 30. So we do a lot. Athena's a way out. I got it. Athena's I think I just hit 10. So we've been playing quite some time. I should play this. Yes. That's what Crawl was saying, that you were playing that she's not controlling, and that we needed to play it together because it's co-op. So I am down. I need to look into it and figure out where I can fit it in the stream schedule. My son said he wants to start having a stream since my daughter and I now have one where we play Sea of Friends, what we call it. So, yep. Go around, play Sea of Thieves, but we go around singing to people on Wednesdays, giving them treasures and stuff. Super fun, super cute. Nope, I've played Arena a couple times. Dude, I haven't even finished all the Tall Tales. I've played Arena a couple times. I've won the first one I ever did, then we lost the second one, so. Yes, thank you, Crawl. You want to do it Sunday nights, but I would do the Wednesday or Friday stream too? All right. Let's see. Wednesday, Sunday, or Friday. All right, Crawl. I will get with you, sir. We do need to do that. I don't know how long the game is, but I'm sure I can move something around to accommodate such a thing. Shout you out and everything you can. Oh, thank you, Tinky the Special Pixie, for the follow. You, sir, are amazing. And don't mind if I call you sir or ma'am and it's the wrong thing. I was raised in the South and went into the military. Everybody is sir and ma'am. I'm sorry if you don't like that, but that's how it works. It's been ingrained in me for over 40 years at this point. It is not going to stop. What is up, Pisces? How are you today? This fine sun. I don't even know what day it is. Today is Friday morning. I call you Tinky. Not can't. I can just call you Tinky. All right, that is good. I am great, Pixie or Pisces. Oh my gosh, all these names. I'm doing great, Pisces. It has been a pretty good morning. I'm a little mixed up on people today, apparently, but we're doing good in the end. So. All right, I need is that a 4 or 3? Another 3. Let me build up these right here. How did that modular thing turn out, Crawl? Aren't you still building that Christmas thing? I don't. Yeah, I only say that stuff because I know that some people do. I don't personally care. I'll call you whatever you want to be called when it comes to that. But I'm just saying I say sir and ma'am as a default. So if someone doesn't like it, they just need to let me know. Thank you. She's not controlling for the lurk. You are amazing for coming and hanging out and spending time here. Anytime that anybody spends here, I am super grateful. I know you could spend time doing something else, and you chose to kind of come and hang out here. Call me ma'am. I'm not a dog. Pisces, you're ridiculous. You are a sir. I've seen that. I'm not calling you dog either. I've never called you dog. Never said what's up dog or anything to you. Ridiculous. I mean, I can go back to Southern. I just need to have a couple drinks and all the Southern comes out. I know you're always trying to confuse you. Well, that doesn't help because you end up confusing me too. Yeah, if I had a couple drinks, if you guys show up on a Saturday night, sometimes I'm drinking and the y'alls and the craziness comes out. To complete the dimensions, you just got 3 more people and all 7 discs just leaves 4 miniatures, 3 hair pieces, and 2 torsos. Oh, are you actually ordering those, Crawl, or are you trying to find them in your house? Why is this a step? Where is Jungle this morning, Dan? He off doing jungle things? Freaking Pisces. SeaWorld? What the heck? Oh, that's right. Is there a there's a SeaWorld in Texas, isn't there? Oh, $20+ for 2 pieces? Yep. Welcome to the world of Legos. Oh, okay, cool. I'm sorry. Welcome to the world of Lego. I put an S. My bad. I apologize to all of the Lego enthusiasts out there for mispronouncing Lego with an S, as it is not a noun, but an adjective. See, I can learn, Crawl. Really? Finn's Bearhead. Oh, I have that. I'm just saying. Can't have it though, but I do have it. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that piece is... I was really happy when I found that we actually still had that piece. Because I did look at the parts. I had to buy Finn's sword, though. I think that was only a couple dollars. Like $1.50 or $2. Because the kids had lost... Actually, I think the kids hadn't lost a sword. One of the kids chewed on it. Weird to me. Why you would chew on a Lego piece. Okay. Goes here. Oh, I missed something. I always miss something. Every time I gotta go back like 8 steps. Okay. Okay, now we're on step 26. It's the only Thet headpiece belong. Yes, that's probably why. Yeah, so I mean, the sword was only a couple dollars. I was already ordering a ton of stuff from that specific vendor anyways, so I just threw the sword in. I personally, I watched Adventure Time with the kids from start to finish. And you know what? It's actually one of the cartoons. My wife's not big into cartoons, but it's one of the ones she started getting interested in. And I noticed one day when I was watching it, she's like, um, why is Princess Bubblegum doing this? I thought she was in the Bubblegum kingdom. And I looked over, I'm like, what? You've been paying attention? She liked Adventure Time. And the kids would talk to her about Marceline. My daughter really likes Marceline on there. I'm a big Finn fan. I liked Finn. Very I don't know. He seemed like a very relatable character as a teenager. Now, I wasn't a teenager when I watched it, but as a straight teen, going through life, trying to figure stuff out, it just seemed really relatable. I remembered back to my own teen years when stuff like that happened, and I was like, oh. Now, granted, I didn't run around in a made-up world or post-apocalyptic world like Finn did, but I really did like that show. I've actually watched through it again. I think they have some spin-offs that are on HBO Max or something. I'm about tired of subscribing to new streaming platforms just to watch a show that I want. I'd almost rather just get a bunch of people together and each of us pay to have one of the streaming services, and then everybody just shares their passwords. I don't think that that they would really like that, but or not people, but the streaming companies. But I mean, come on, how many more streaming services do I really need? They've got Hulu, Disney, Netflix, which I think Netflix is pretty much going away. We don't watch Netflix very much anymore. I watch a lot of Hulu, and for the anime, and my wife the kids and my wife watch a lot of Disney. As a matter of fact, if it were not for my phone, because my phone plan included subscription to Netflix, we probably would have just canceled it by now, because there's no point. We really don't see the point in keeping it. How am I missing a piece? That's not a normal thing. Did I use that somewhere I wasn't supposed to? No, I don't even see another piece like it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I didn't say it happens. I didn't say I'm doing it. I'm just saying that it would make more sense. Come on, Crawl. Come on, man. I'm a consumer. I'm just trying to consume in the way that I feel is best for me. I'm missing a piece, guys. This one. One of these things here. I didn't accidentally put it somewhere else. There's not any extra pieces in here. Okay, I was supposed to put 2 there. There's 1 there, and 1 on the other side, I think. I was on step 30. Okay, there's one here. 1 here. There's not 1 here. Uh-oh. Maybe I did put an extra piece. That's... Wow. Wow. Okay, let me do... I was not paying attention to the build, apparently. That piece does not go there. I assumed that that was supposed to have a second piece there, and it is not supposed to be there. Yeah, I don't see anywhere that puts that piece on. And I just assumed it was supposed to go on there. Huh. Since Crawl and I have talked several times about how meticulous Lego is with their building stuff, I tend to default on if I'm missing a piece that I just used it somewhere I wasn't supposed to use. Or I lost, or I dropped it. I do not, I no longer think that they gypped me out of a piece. That's not something Lego does, apparently. They are very meticulous in their inclusion of pieces. They actually give you extra pieces. So, that's pretty cool. All right, we're back on track. Do, 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 do. You know, I'm feeling a little bit more upbeat than usual, guys. Let us get out of this lo-fi stuff. We got some Stream Beats EDM. Yeah, we'll go with that. Do they send it for free? I would hate to pay for it if I'm not the one. If I didn't lose it. Now, if I lost it, I'm not gonna be all like, "Oh, you didn't give this to me." I'm not that type of person. But that's cool to know. Right. Here we go. We're on to this thing. I think we're almost done with this bag, which is good because I need more water. Abby Yates' toy tag wasn't working. Here's the question. How old was that thing when you requested a new one? Like, you can't, I'm sure you can't request it. Like, if one of my toy tags don't work now on the Lego Dimensions, I highly doubt that they would send me a new one, right? They're not going to send me a new one. Okay, I need 4 of these. So 1, 2 here, and then a little dot, square dot. And then 2 and a square dot. Oh, a year? Well, that's not bad. Well, a year after it was released, they would probably say, "Oh, he might have bought it at a store or something." Still, like I said, if I requested it now, they'd be like, "Yeah, that's nice." I don't even think they probably don't even have any more, right? It would definitely have to be aftermarket or a secondary market that I go through to get one. Oh yeah, we're popping off now. What I'm talking about right here. Because I haven't tried my toy tags yet. Lego Dimensions is also something I would like to do on stream, but I mean, I only have so much time in the day. But I'm assuming that all of my all the little tags work. But if they don't, I feel like I'm gonna have to go secondary market on it. Actually, right now the the tags are all mixed up. So, all right. As I was saying, we have extra pieces. I will keep them up here in a pile. Actually, right here in a pile. Actually, no. Over here. I like that spot right there. So before we go to bag 2, I need some drink and a bathroom break. And bag 1 was an hour. So we got some work to do, gang. This might be a 2-part stream. We shall see. I might get about halfway through. Because I've got 2 bag 4s, a 3. What is it, 6? Where's bag 2? Here it is. Bag 2. Yep, this is just like that Kylo Ren one, where they give you 2 bags for step 2. We actually end up having like 8 bags or something. Ooh, crud. So, I just need a short bathroom break, get a drink, and I will be right back, guys. I don't have a special be right back screen like Crawl. You just get to listen to music and watch my spinny logo. I'll be right back. There we go. I'm unmuted. I saw that like 30, 40 seconds ago. You just waited till I was gone and just put that up, huh? All right, gang. We're on number 2. This is just water. I ran out of my electrolyte stuff, so I'm going to have to get some more. All right, gang. Bag 2 includes my boy, Baby Yoda. We need to move this out of the way until we get things sorted here. Yes. It's like I went away and it said be right back, and then you immediately said welcome back. Is that what that was? All right, here we go. Sorting. Sort. Wow. I'm glad I have this set and not the kids. You love my Lego streams? It's just me building Legos, dude. And drinking coffee and chatting with you guys. Is that why? Because I chat more during this stream than the other ones? Look how small this head is compared to the other things. I'm glad the kids do not own this. And I'm coming back around trying to find the pieces. That thing would be gone. Gone. You used to say you loved my Just Dance streams. Switch to Lego is the best one now. Outside of Just Dance, this is like the one stream I actually get to listen to the music with you guys on. I don't listen to it on the other streams if I have it playing in the background, because it messes up. I can't hear people boarding and stuff on Sea of Thieves. So I get to listen to music with you guys too. White piece. I know we'll get through bag 2. We might possibly get through bag 3, and that would still leave 3 more bags for another stream if we don't get if we get too long. I still have to go get a haircut today before Just Dance, so we may just end at the 4-hour mark, and then wherever we're at, that's where we're at. Then I can always come back around the next time and hit the rest of it. Kylo Ren's ship took 2 streams as well. So, by the way, Baby Yoda's built. It's weird. This is like, it looks Lego, and it sits on one thing, but you can't move the arms. You can spin the head. So it's like very different. It's different. I'm sure that will be expensive one day, because that's probably the only dang set that this is in. I know Mandalorian was super popular, and people could not shut up about it for basically all of last year. I expect that will be a popular thing to get lost when adults are coming back around and kids have built the sets themselves. You're annoyed. You got the rest of the day off. You were going to see which of the vehicle toy tags were for what, and I got to install on my Xbox. It's like, so are you saying that you've already finished figuring out which toy tags are which? Because I have not done that. You can come to my house and figure out which of my toy tags are which. I just built them on a toy tag and was like, close enough. They're built. And I'll figure it out later. Probably on stream when I decide to stream the game. A lot of parts. Get into some colors now. Got some blues, white. I guess it's not a lot of colors. I'm still thinking of taking, I don't know why this is in my brain, but taking the X-Wing set that I just did and parting out all the pieces to be pink and purple. I don't know why I want to do that. I think it's not a huge set, so it probably wouldn't be super expensive. I'm just wondering if it would be fun to do. Play golf. Oh my gosh. That is a game that I am not good at. I mean, I feel like I'm okay at most games. That is not one of them. I can only putt, and that's about it. That is definitely not a strong suit for me. All right. I know out here it is super nice today, so it would be a great day to play golf. But well, actually, probably not. The course would be soaked from last night's rain. But the weather itself is really nice. Putting is the hardest part these days in games. Really? The last time I played, I was in my 20s, and I did not have a hard time putting. I had a hard time hitting the ball off the tee in the air. I could make it roll really far, really fast. But that was it. Nobody's ever taught me to actually swing properly. But once I got up to the green, I had no problems getting the ball into the hole. Even on some long putts. I've made some pretty long putts my day. There. That dark gray? It is dark gray. Oh, that's all you gotta do. Oh, no, I was talking about real life. I did not know you were talking about a video game. I thought you were gonna go actually play golf. Forgive me in my ignorance of thinking that people go outside anymore. Where's the parts I want? That's a weird part. How can I not find it? Did I not open both bag 2s? I thought I did. Oh, here. Nope, that's not it. Oh, okay. That makes sense. So you're waiting for Lego Dimensions to install, so you're watching me, and now you're gonna play golf on the side. I see what you're saying. Yeah, I mean, you could go play golf in real life and then just come back. It would be installed. Saying. Look at those. I don't see the other one. Got these. Oh, here it is. Let's say I got these things that look like it. Oh, you gotta leave to get the kids. Oh, that's right. It's still school time. Still school up there. Yeah, the life of a work from home dad. How are you liking that work from home stuff, Crawl? I know some people really like it and some don't. I want to reserve my opinion on what I think until I find out what others think. Well, how are you liking the work from home stuff? Feel like you're more productive or no, I gotta do stickers on stream? This is horrible. Okay, we need sticker 3. This one. You like the kids screaming while you're... I mean, that's a thing. That is a thing. Close enough. I know that's going to drive people nuts. Out the stickers on? Really? Oh, no. I'm using the separator. See, I got it. See? See? I'm using it. You told me to. Yeah, I'm thinking that I really don't want to go back to the office either. I'm really liking working from home. I have a nice little schedule. They've left me here for over a year and a half at this point. Well, it's coming up on a year and a half. So, and I've really been able to be, if not more productive, at least as productive as I am at work. I don't know. I think I really like it a lot better. There's days where the kids are kind of crazy, and I really wish they weren't. But for the most part, I like it. I have a schedule. Most of my morning meetings are spent at the gym, which I have told them I'm doing. Because what's the difference in lifting weights and listening to a meeting and unmuting and talking versus doing a walking meeting, which a lot of people used to do at work? They would get on a meeting and then go walk outside in the parking lot. I don't see the difference. And my management does not see the difference, and nobody has complained that I have not been participating. So I'm really digging it. Hot tub meeting? I mean, I guess. See, here's the thing though. I've asked work, what if I decided to, if I'm working from home for like ever, and I only have to come in every once in a while, what if I decided to live in another state? They have not answered me on that yet. Like, what if I decided to move to Florida? Now, there would be, yeah, see, I don't think that nobody's complained about my, my meetings. No one. So, yep, I've let the programs that I support know several times. I'm either on a treadmill, I'm out running outside, or I'm in the gym lifting weights. And I make sure I can unmute very easily. So I always carry my work phone with me. I have a work phone and a personal phone. And when I'm on meetings, I do not even have my personal phone hooked up to my Bluetooth. So, but I have asked them, what if I wanted to move to, say, Florida? Because I live in Oklahoma. What if I wanted to move to Florida and work from there? And they have not given me a no, but I don't think that they're too keen on it. Because what if I have to come into the office? And I told them, well, I'll just fly back. Seems to make sense to me. And it's my money, so if I wanted to fly back, we have people that do super commuting from like Wichita, Kansas. They'll drive here and then stay here during the week. Like, they have a house here and they refuse to sell their house in Kansas. So, I mean, what's the difference? Bro, this music is freaking Intense. It's intense building right here, guys. Gotta get that build on. Yeah, I might start, as they start going back to work, I might really start pushing the whole I want to work from another state thing. But I also might not. I don't know. There's gonna, if that were the case, there would be a whole custody thing involved and stuff, because I do share custody with my ex-wife. So that would probably be the only real determination on whether I should move to Florida. That would be the only real determination on whether I can actually move to Florida or not. Because I'm not going to leave my kids. I literally had a chance when I was going through my divorce to leave the kids and get paid quite a bit of money, as a matter of fact, and I said no. I stayed unemployed and found my own job and did that instead. You want to move to Bar Harbor? Where's Bar Harbor? Yeah, see, that's what I'm thinking too. I'm thinking that that they shouldn't really care where I'm living. Personally, if I move to another state, and I'm technically working in another state, but I have to pay, do I pay taxes on where I work? Oh, Pearl Harbor. Okay. Not Bar Harbor, Pearl Harbor. Nope, there might be a Bar Harbor, Pisces. I just don't know how the taxes would work. Like, do I have to pay taxes on where I work, or do I have to pay taxes on where I live? Because Florida has no state tax. That's funny. I think we have an Arcadia park here. That's pretty cool that you guys have something that's named very similar. Actually, Oklahoma has a really low cost of living too, so it's not the cost of living that I'm worried about. Access to the parks. My wife is a big Disney fan and a Disney travel agent. So being able to go there and video and stuff all the time, and that would be helpful to her travel agent stuff. And I'm originally from Florida, so I have a lot of family down there still. Now, granted, I don't necessarily... I want to say it's not like I don't like my family. We just aren't really in great contact, but I don't know. Maybe it would change if we lived closer. Like, my brother just moved to Kansas in the Bull, I think, area. Oh. So would I still have to pay Oklahoma tax then? Being that Florida is 0. But I still have to pay Oklahoma state tax. And I wonder how that works too. Once you're working remote, are you still technically employed at the home office that you're at? If so, can I just move my home office to Florida? They have an office in Florida. Oh, see? There you go. Well, then that answers my question. I will keep that in mind, because that may be something that comes up in the next couple years. Especially if I can get them to keep me remote. I would really, really like to stay remote. I mean, that's going to be all on them, though. I can't make that decision. Even if I only had to come back once a quarter for like training or something. Oh, okay. Look, I jammed my finger earlier, and now it's all getting black and blue. Yeah, see, they would still consider me Oklahoma because if they didn't, then technically they would have to set work differently and stuff when it comes to contracts and who you answer to when it comes to government officials and stuff. But they would just set my workplace to Florida and then, right? I don't know. I guess it's something that they have to consider. They have said that they are considering if people really wanted to, and they can show that they have been as productive or more productive at a home setting, that they will allow you to stay home. They were already getting to the point where they thought they were gonna have to build more buildings to employ or to give everybody a seat. So they talked about seat sharing and all this other stuff. So maybe I just go, look, you guys don't even have to have a seat for me at all. I'll just stay away. That'll be helpful. I'm helping you save money. Oh, well, there's no Florida tax. Florida does not have a tax, a state tax. That is one of the nice things about Florida. They have no state tax. They make all of their money off of tourism. They will tax the crap out of tourists. So that is not a thing. Does my work offer free lunches? Do you mean, do they pay me to be on lunch? Technically no, but we're salary. So the non-salaried people, they do not pay for lunch. You're supposed to take a lunch and do your thing. But salary people fall into like this, what is it, exempt or non-exempt? No, they know why. They know what they're doing, dude. So they put extra taxes on like if you're staying from out of state and stuff. I think I could be wrong. Maybe they changed it, but I'm pretty sure that they make plenty of money from tourism. Like they don't need to do state taxes. But as a salaried employee, I do not get a paid lunch, but I also don't have to take a lunch. So I can just work 8 straight hours, 9 straight hours, whatever it is, and take it off. Like I don't have to take a lunch. So most days I do not. They schedule meetings during lunches and stuff, and I just go straight through. Hi, babe. I don't do green screen with Lego. Maybe that is a thing. Yes, salaried is exempt from overtime. So, but they do pay us overtime if we put it in. So they pay us salary plus $6.25 or something an hour. I might not seen it. Oh, here it is. Another one. Yeah, but when you're non-exempt, they can make you take a lunch because they don't want to say that depending on the state and how things are worded, like Walmart will not let you work through lunch. They shut down all of your registers and stuff because they've been hit in the past for offering lunch, but people didn't take it and then came back and said they made me work through lunch. So they are not only legally obligated to offer you a lunch, they make you take one. So your shift is actually 8.5 hours at Walmart. It just depends on what your company actually says. I worked at Walmart for a little bit after I got out of the Marine Corps, and they literally go around and shut you down. Like, you're done. Get out of here. You're on break. Breaks are the same way. You don't get to skip through a break. You have to take it. They will shut down everything on you. Even if you're in the middle of checking someone out, someone will take over your register. Yeah, they got beat up a while back. So other companies have followed suit. Yes. Our company doesn't necessarily tell you to take lunch, but they highly encourage it. As a matter of fact, there was a while there that they, at least at our site, they were telling people they could not schedule meetings during lunchtime. Now, that worked all well and fine, right up until there was no more time to do work, except like any more meetings, except during that time. So then they're like, well, everybody that's in the meeting is a manager or is salaried. So we're just going to go ahead and schedule that meeting anyways. But then they didn't. Then they had representatives that were not managers going and not salaried going to the meetings to represent the organization that they're part of. And you're right back to square one. But you're right. Smart companies will force you to take lunch because they do not want to be legally told, like, hey, you made me work through lunch. This is messed up. Yes, you're correct. Legally, they just have to offer it. But the thing is, they can offer it, but then if they were requiring you to work during your lunch period, that would kind of be messed up now, wouldn't it? What am I doing here? Am I doing it right here? Ah, okay. It was right here. Like, oh yeah, you can have a lunch, but we're doing a meeting at that time. So there's that. Personally, I like the offer and then just let me work through lunch. Because I only actually need like a 10-minute break to eat my lunch. So, which they have to give you those too. So I'll just take my break and eat my lunch then, or eat a snack, then go about my business and go home a half hour early. Oh my gosh, there's so many pieces in this bag, guys. They go underneath? It does. Yeah, I think it's like the smaller companies that end up getting in trouble with that stuff. Like the bigger ones have kind of learned to either force you to take a lunch or offer you several opportunities to take it. Then if you don't take it, that's your own fault. But yeah, Walmart and the big ones like that have you clock in and out, they will make you clock out. Whether you work while you're clocked out or not, it's a different story. Then you can actually get in trouble for working while you're clocked out. They are all about that lunch. Thing's gonna be chonky, guys. Chonky boy. Got this little one. Oh, hold on. Yeah, it's the little one. Oh, I put this on there and it doesn't go there. Need a black. This is what I need. Yeah, I always forget what it is, exempt or non-exempt. Thank you, sir, for correcting me and getting that right. I am exempt. So they don't have to offer me jack. No overtime, no nothing. They do to be competitive, but... And they also want you to work, so... Because they found out, they changed the rules at one point and said they weren't paying overtime until after you made it past the 5-hour mark or something of overtime. And they found out, guess what? People won't work if you're not paying them extra money. Amazing how that works, right? Then they're like, hey, you need to work overtime. And they're like, no, I'm not. It's yes, they still need to offer lunch. I've never had a problem with that. If I say, hey, I'm going to lunch, nobody's ever said anything. Yeah, but they found out real quick that when they changed the overtime rules and weren't paying you overtime for every single hour, even for the non-exempt employees, that or for the exempt employees, they could not get people to work overtime. Amazing how that works, huh? They got stupid for a couple years, and one actually lost a lot of people to a neighboring aviation company, which I thought was freaking hilarious. Now, I didn't leave because I just said, well, I just won't work overtime. They said, well, technically you can get fired. I'm like, all right, fire me. See how that goes in court. And because all I would have had to say was, because they also say that they're all about family time and stuff, but it obviously, if you're forcing me to work overtime, how am I supposed to have family time? So yeah, now they probably would have won, but they also might have settled. Either way, they lost a lot of people during that time and couldn't get anybody to work overtime, so they switched it back. I think companies do that sometimes. They'll make a decision and then have to reverse it, but they'll wait a while. Yes, so I ended up doing something similar. So they had promoted me from a level 2 to a level 3. So level 2 did have overtime in it because it was non-exempt, right? Yes, non-exempt. But they wanted to offer me something small like that and then require me to, and not pay me overtime, and then require me to work a bunch of extra hours. And I said, nope, you need to give me this much. And I worked out what the overtime was supposed to be and put it in there. And they said, well, you can't negotiate this. And I was like, cool, then I don't want the position. And you can find somebody else to do it. And there was nobody else to do it. So we ended up on a compromise in between what they wanted and what I wanted. And then I was never required to work overtime. So, yeah, that worked out really well in my favor. Worked out great. Uh-oh. My Spotify end? See. Oh, we made it through the whole album. All right. Oh, no, there we go. What? Oh my gosh. They literally had to come out at one point because they had something like that, dress appropriately, and they did not explain what appropriate was. and we meet with government customer, or sometimes the customer is government officials and stuff, who have very more strict dress codes and expect people to be professional. You're representing your company. Personally, I think if you're in a meeting where you actually have to be there with the customer, you need to dress professionally. Professionally being, at the very least, a shirt like this with khakis, maybe tucked in with a belt, dress shoes, at the very least. Very least. But people were showing up to meetings in pajama pants. Not kidding you. They had a nice shirt on, but they had on pajama pants. No, dude. They were showing up to meetings in pajama pants. Females were particularly bad about it. And I said nothing because they literally put dress appropriately. So who decides what's appropriate? Now you can work in underwear if you're working from home and you don't have to do a meeting, a video meeting, but still, if you have to go to a physical meeting, I believe you need to dress professionally. Personally. That's my opinion, I guess. And it was not widely considered at the time, which was freaking hilarious to me. Pajama pants to a customer meeting. This is the Mandalorian Razor Crest. Yes, that's how ours are now too. We're all they do have some people that go into work, and they're getting more and more people that do. So you're seeing a lot more people actually dress properly and go. But I mean, we don't even have video calls, so I can do a meeting dressed in what I call PT gear, or oh, that's not right. In like workout clothes, basically, and no one knows. Right? See, that's what it's all about. This is the Razor Crest from the Mandalorian, by the way, Dan. But yeah, pajama pants. They had to come out and explain what, like, literally put out an entire thing of what appropriate dress was, which amazed me. I don't know why you have to be told you can't wear pajama pants to work, people. Then people start wearing shorts to work. They're like, well, I don't have a customer meeting, so I'm just going to sit at my desk, so I'll just wear shorts. I'm like, you work at a multi-billion-dollar company. You don't get to just wear shorts to work if that's what you want to do. It's not how it works. I wonder at what point that professional dress is just going to go to the wayside completely. I mean, you got everybody working from home now, and they wear whatever. A lot of people that don't wear anything. And then they have to go back to work. Did you wear a mini skirt? Because that would be hilarious. I asked them, I'm like, can I just wear a kilt to work? And they said no. Like, what? Why not? They have some really nice kilts out there. You haven't gone that far. Just wear a mini skirt one day, and when they're like, what the hell? Be like, I don't know, it's dress code. Equal rights. See? Oh yeah, see? There you go, dude. I don't have a real beard. I have to wear a fake one. But hey. We do what we gotta do. You're aware. I can't. Well, yes, you are because you can see me. I can't. I've tried to grow a beard. For one, I'm going to tell you right now, this right here is a week of growth. An entire week right here. This is it. It takes me months to even attempt to grow a beard. And for the most part, it doesn't work. It's all patchy and doesn't come in right. I've tried like the oils and stuff to help it out. I've tried all kinds of stuff, and it never works. Oh, here's it. I'm like, why can't I find the piece I want? And I get little patches, so I have to wait for stuff to grow over it. Horrible. If I did grow a beard, I'd have to do one of those ones where I shave everything down, and it's just a pinstripe down here, and then a goatee. I'd have to do it like that, and it would still take forever. Ridiculous. I just cannot, can't do it. Doesn't work. I'm actually kind of jealous of people that can grow a beard. I would really like to grow one. But I'm sure that people that have to shave all the time are probably jealous that I only have to shave once a week. Even in the military, I only shaved every other day. In boot camp, they made me shave every day, but there was no point. You could, there was a couple times I got away with not shaving every day. And they couldn't even tell. So they always tried to tell me they could tell, but we went through an inspection and no one noticed. So in boot camp, they're really hard on inspections too. I got me a baby face. Saves on razors though. There's a hair in there. You should shave twice a day. Yep, that is not me. We had guys like that. They made them in boot camp. They would shave early in the morning, and then they would have to shave again about mid-afternoon. I was like, I couldn't even imagine. I could not imagine. It's crazy how some people grow facial hair that fast. And then others are like the opposite end of the spectrum. Wow. They're really having you lock this thing in right here, aren't they? I wonder why they're having you beef it up so much. They have you put it here. And here. Like normally they don't have me lock them in like this, that much. Like see, they're doing all this extra locking in here. They normally don't have you do all that. So I wonder what this is gonna, like, if this needs to be something structural and that's why they're having you do this. I always have to remember to build on camera and not in my lap where I want to build. What's going on here? Got crooked. There we go. More of those. There, here it is. Black. Can't see it. I'm sure it's genetics that tell you, like, obviously it tells your body how fast to grow facial hair, but I wonder if that's something you can, like, change. I mean, I wouldn't change my genetics, but I just wonder stuff like that. If that's something that we're going to be able to change in the future and just turn off and on beard growing genes. Like if you could turn them off when you're in the military and then turn them back on after you get out. That'd be kind of crazy to me. I guess the implications would be you can do that with any gene then. See where does the ethical line lie on gene manipulation? Start with this. Small one. Ah, see, now I know where I need to put the other one. Like, what do you think about that? Would you be okay with them doing something like that, like manipulating genes to be able to turn stuff off and on when it comes to, say, growing facial hair? That's something you'd be okay with? Or is that something that you would not be okay with? Hence building right here. Hence music. Oh, okay. So you're saying if there's something that you could already modify without genes, like shaving or hair dyes, then you'd be okay modifying it with genes. What about eye color? You can modify that with... but you can't be 7 feet tall. I understand. So you can only modify looks, but not physical attributes such as height, body mass. Well, what about people that that decide they want to be bodybuilders? What if they want to modify that? That's something that you can do on your own, but a gene change would make it easier. Yes, eye color as well, because contact lenses. Bodybuilding is fine as well. So here's the question then. What if, say, I want to be a bodybuilder? Okay. But I cannot afford to do gene changes to myself to make it to where I can be competitive in a bodybuilding competition. Is it fair that other people can and I can't because I can't afford it? Or would it have to be like a special category like natural ungene changed or whatever? And where do you draw the line on that? Like physical appearance, I can agree with. Eyes, hair color, body hair, stuff like that. I can agree with that. When it comes to, we already have all that stuff built into society. When it comes to stuff like I'm going to change my genes to where I can better perform physically, because it would be easier to do it that way instead of just working really hard. I don't know. I kind of draw the line. So maybe like physical change attributes that, like, I agree with changing eye color, changing hair color, whether you're bald or not. I know there's lots of people that would pay a lot of money to not be bald. If they could change it genetically, that would be more helpful, I'm assuming. But then it comes down to only people who could afford it could do that stuff. And then you can get into like the religious aspect of that's not the way you were created. That's not what God had intended for you. That is your thing. Nope. Look at this. It's kind of neat. I wonder if that's going to play into, like, you can move around and stuff later on. Yep, because I see if you can change, like, like, the capability to be more physically active than other people, or your body will build up muscle faster or something, and you can somehow hide it, then you'd have people out competing others that can't do that. They either that can't afford it or just can't do it, and then competing in like the natural body at that point. We already have people doing that now, and we have to do drug testing and stuff. Yes, I'm just saying when it came down to if I wanted to be an athlete and I could not afford to be I had to do all the work myself, it would just give you a competitive edge if you had money. And you're right, it does now already. I agree, it does now. If you're able to buy the proper coaches and all that, then it would already have something similar to that. Like if I bought my kids coaches for baseball or something, they obviously, if they had the same physical attributes as another child, but they had better coaching that I specifically paid for, they have a better chance of being picked up on a team or anything like that. I agree, we already have that in society. Goes like this. But do you make all outcome equal? And in doing so, make it to where nobody really has to try if all outcome is equal. All right. How did I not use... How is this not used anywhere? I got to figure out... There's got to be somewhere this is used. Uh-oh. Where was I supposed to put this? Because it does look like I was supposed to use these. Oh my gosh, how far do I have to go back? Oh no! It is so far back. No. Actually, I think I can salvage this. I got it. I just need to take... Oh my gosh. If I move this up, I can sneak it in here. That... Woo! Not... That could have been bad if I couldn't pop that up the right way. There we go. Now I gotta do the other side too. I was like, surely they can't give me these big old pieces like this as extra. What? 7 Eves. That, sir, sounds amazing. I am writing that. Things Crawl say. I forgot I had to keep that list. 7 Eves. That sounds amazing, Crawl. I want to read that book. Like I said that about The Martian too, but I have yet to get that book. But that sounds something that is super up my alley. All right, I do need a quick bathroom break and to refill my water. I will be right back. In between bags, we take breaks. It's been taking me about an hour a bag, so I'll probably get through bag 3. Probably get through bag 3 before we call it today. Either way, I gotta use the bathroom. I will be right back. Enjoy the music. Have a good time talking to Crawl about society. You know, Crawl, I was just thinking they have a kids movie that covers something similar to that, where we're talking about people not being able to afford stuff, but being able to change their genetics. But let's take the human part away and go with robots, where the guy was super wasn't necessarily one of the poorest guys, but he wanted to be an inventor. Come to find out, they're doing all these modifications and pushing modifications to more affluent robots. And if you could not afford these modifications, you became scrap as you became obsolete. Pretty intense. I don't need a 2-structure home. Get out of here. Kind of a crazier way to tackle that. Oh no. All right, guys, we're on bag 3. We'll see how far we get in this. I don't think I'll be able to finish the entire thing. It's probably gonna be two streams for sure. Because I still got to get a haircut, and I need to get my boy a haircut, because his hair is everywhere. Everywhere. Has anybody seen that movie, Robot? I know it's a kid's movie. But it does kind of touch on some of the stuff we were just talking about. But yeah, that book sounds very interesting. Granted, the first third of is all escaping. You missed that one? Really? It had Robin Williams in it. Matter of fact, one of my favorite actors, Robin Williams, favorite character actors. He was freaking amazing in Aladdin. I've really liked all of his stuff over the years. Popeye, though, was maybe not the greatest Robin Williams movie, but hey, he was also in Good Will Hunting, a lot of other stuff. Some of it more serious than others, but I really liked Robin Williams. It was kind of sad how things ended up with him. Wasn't there was a movie too where he runs for president and turns out the voting machines were messed up. Now, I don't want to get into how that, might look like something that happened today, but the voting machines were messed up, and he's a comedian that ends up getting elected to president. Pretty sure that was Robin Williams, and yes, it was. And come to find out, the voting machines are messed up, and he gives up the presidency even though he won it, and goes back to being a comedian. But insomnia, right? Another thing that Crawl says. One of these days, I'll actually sit down and go through all the things that you've told me, put them all on one list, and just go through a checklist and see if I've actually done them all. I don't think I've seen that one. I'll tell you what, though. He really set the standard I think, for how a character actor should be in Aladdin. I think they said something like within that movie, he created something like 100 and something different characters with that genie character, which is insane to me. He can come up with all that stuff on the fly. Robin Williams was the killer? Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh, I gotta see that. It may have been something I've seen before and just don't remember it, but that does not sound familiar to me, and that sounds amazing. Maybe something I've watched a long time ago too, which is a distinct possibility. Right, we've got all these little black pieces here. All right, here we go. Gotta build this robot guy. An American remake of a Norwegian movie. They've remade something else recently too to be American, and I've watched it. I think it was French before. Oh, Death and Smoochie. The Death of Smoochie was freaking awesome. I love that movie. I don't remember everything in it, but I remember when I watched it that I really liked that movie. It also had Edward Norton in it, did it not? He was Smoochie. But yeah, there was a time where he went through, you're right, he went through a whole, like, playing serious stuff, like Dead Poet Society, Goodwill Hunting, he did. He's such a versatile actor. You gotta remember, build on screen. Build on screen, Jason. Oh, this is a neat little character design. I don't know why I have all these extra arms. Put those over there. So this was the robot in the movie that or in the show. Oh, I got different. They have different arms. That's why they have different arms. That the Mandalorian did not necessarily like. Maybe I put them on wrong. No. Oh, I see what they did there. They put one on that's bendy, and they put the other one on that's straight, so it can hold the gun in the other hand. Yeah, then he did silly family stuff like, what was that other movie? RV was one of his last movies, I believe. Which I thought that was a good movie. Much more family-oriented, though. Not necessarily one of the best Robin Williams things, but, you know, it has a nice message. Oh, I didn't do that right. Robin Williams would have been an awesome Vision. I don't know how I... Would he have been an awesome Vision? I don't know. I can't really see anybody that would play Vision except the person that they had playing. You'll have to explain to me why, Dan, that you think he would have made an awesome Vision. And then maybe I can see it. Because I just don't. I don't see it right now. Doesn't make sense. You're talking about Vision like from the Marvel universe, right? Like I'm not misunderstanding that. I like this symbol right here. Like this shoots something and it'll get in your eye and it'll make you cry. He isn't funny enough? Should he be funnier? Like I know who people are from Avengers. I was big into Spider-Man. So I really didn't keep up with the Avengers. Is he supposed to be a funnier character? Like, is he funnier in the comic books? Or should he be more awkward in the fact that... I know, Crawl. He was super versatile. And that is what made him who he is. He was a character actor. And I don't think that there's many really... Like, someone name me, right now, a character actor out there. Oh, no! Dan got foul languaged. I don't know what he said, but he got foul languaged. If he ends up getting banned, Crawl, bring him back. I don't think he will. He just get timed out. Oh! I need to fix that one. I think I had it because of something else that someone had said, and I flagged it, and now it sees it as that everything with the word arse in it is bad. Sorry, Dan. So the real vision is supposed to be more of a smart arse, smart ass. You can say it. We could say it. You can't type it, but I can say it apparently. Yeah, I didn't know that about the character. Okay, this goes onto here. All right, hold on. We got this big thing here. This goes right. Like this. Yep, that's the way it goes. Oh, yeah. I could see that. Well, I mean, I guess he tries to be. You're right, but it doesn't come off well. He's trying to be human. Yeah, I don't think it comes off well either. I could see that. He's supposed to be more of a smart ass. If he's supposed to be more like Tony Stark's persona, like Tony Stark personified in a robot form, then yes, he would definitely have to be more smart butt. Because Tony Stark is nothing but. Hey, Crawl, you have an amazing day, sir. I actually get to go meet friends in person. First time in a year that we're getting together to play Dungeons & Dragons. I'm super stoked. We've had to take some precautions because Jason is not vaccinated. And we want to keep their kids safe, so I'm going over after their kids are in bed. But we still get to meet with everybody. I am excited about it. But I will see you later, Crawl. Have a great day, sir. All right. Aloha, Crawl. And that's funny because he changed his name to that because that's literally what we would always say when we saw him. He would say Aloha because his name used to be Crawl Forgotten. And he ended up changing it to Aloha Crawl because that's what everyone would say when he would come in because he would say Aloha to people. Ah, I'm missing. Skipping steps again, guys. Always do that. You have anything special planned for Memorial Day, Dan? Oh! Can't have pieces shooting across the dang room. Might head over to the VFW. I'm doing the Murph Challenge this year again. Last time I did it was 2019. Keep forgetting to sign up. I need to do that too. Officially sign up. I believe they some of that money goes to like Wounded Warrior or some other projects that they have. But then after that, I don't know what I'm doing. I have all day off, and I thought maybe I'd do some streaming or something. I think there's supposed to be a game I'm playing called Sword of Legends Online, and they're going into their second beta starting June 1st, but I think that they are actually, at least the time zones that they did last time seem to be overseas, so it might start on Monday for us. Why is that not going? There we go. Wasn't pushed down all the way. Luckily, we've gotten everything done at that house that we were having issues with, that we were selling. And when it sold Tuesday, we signed all the paperwork. So we have paid off about a metric butt ton of debt. And we're just going to chill, I think. We're not going to do anything special. It's just super nice to not have all that debt looming over us anymore. And it was a good time to sell. The market is crazy right now. We were renting it out for a couple years, and then they, actually about 5 years now. And we just got tired of keeping the upkeep, and then we watched the market. My wife's a real estate agent, on top of being a travel agent, and we saw the market, said now is the time to sell. We'll get back into the market later on when everything kind of levels back out. Let's see. We've got guys here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the fifth one. 1, 2, 3, 4 into the fifth one. There we go. Does I know Jungle does that mountain biking. Does he do that during the summer, or is it more of like a fall thing, like when school's in? I'm sure it's not like a school sport. Because it's downhill mountain biking, right? If I remember right. Oh, he's off till December. Very cool. I'm sure he is looking forward to all that time off. Or have you like thought about getting him coaching during that time, or is he just gonna keep practicing, or what? I just wonder what other parents are doing with kids that get involved in something like that. Like my daughter wants to start doing cheerleading, and they have seasons just like everybody else, right? But I didn't know if it's something like we're getting to that point where she might, like, we'd have to sign her up for a league or something. But then what do you do during the off league? Like, do they still go to people? Do they still do that? Oh, you're looking for a bike so you can ride with him. He's just gonna crush you. You know that, right? Like, I started doing martial arts with my daughter. Luckily, I already had a ton of training anyways, so, but she ended up getting frustrated and quitting that. But she has not stopped talking about cheerleading. So, I know cheerleading can get super expensive. Okay, we gotta put this here. Yes, I'm not looking forward to cheerleading practice. I'm not going to practice cheerleading with her. That's not my forte. I'll be a cheerleader for her, but I will not be able to practice with her. Go. Well, now I know why we put all this stuff on the side here. Hey, country mama, what is up, lady? How are you doing? Oh. I hope the rest of your Just Chatting stream went fantastic. This is about as close as I get to Just Chatting. We talk and hang out. I'm through my coffee, but we have coffee, and then I build Lego stuff. It is relaxing. But if anybody ever wanted to ask me questions, now would be the time to ask me questions. And I always try and tell people that, hey, come hang out, ask questions. I'm pretty much an open book. Where does it want this to go? Goes across here? Okay. This goes across here like this. This goes here. No, I should still be able to see blue. Oh, it goes here like this. All right. Sometimes the instructions can be a little rough. Yep, I just like the chill music, build some fun stuff. Talked about Star Wars. We talked about pretty much like genetic modification of people and how that would work in a society. We talked about a lot of stuff. We were just talking about kids right now too. See, this one made it easy. Like, it put this little box around here. This one here didn't tell me where the freaking black thing went. I had to figure it out. It goes on the inside right here. So with that. Go. Harder to see these pieces through this. I'm gonna have to move them over to the side. I didn't get to ask you on your stream, what do you guys have planned for Memorial Day? Anything fun? Little piece like this. Normally there's little things that go in them that move up and down. So we'll see if they add those later on. Right. We're on step 151. Only 300 more steps to go. I don't think there's that many, but feels like. That's upside down. That's not gonna work. I need flat ones. Goes like this. This. Coming along pretty sweet. Starting to get a good shape for this thing. It's starting to look like the Mandalorian ship. For sure. In front of this, down here, we red thing. And we put one on the other side too. So then what? We got 2 of these. This is where, now where does it go? Where, it doesn't show you anywhere that it goes. To figure it out. Up here? Yeah. Like, how am I supposed to see those 2 dots? Like, those 2 bricks. I just didn't notice it before, and now I look at mine, and then I look up and see that it's supposed to be there. Kind of messed up. Wonder why they pick circles instead of squares there. Might get my answer right here. Oh. And you still could have put squares there and it worked. I wonder if I need to put something down inside of them later on. Can't do that with squares. Well, it was relaxing. The baby woke up. The baby does that sometimes. Don't worry, they grow out of it. Trust me. I learned when I had my kids, I was 28 when I had my first kid, and I was working a full-time job and going to college at the same time. I learned to sleep when he slept. Oh, yeah. I try and get into... Most of the time, I don't have a lot of time to get into other people's streams. But if I am doing nothing, like I was doing this morning, I was drinking pre-workout. So if I'm not doing anything, I will more than happily hop into somebody's stream that hangs out. And I just kind of want to see who they are, or what they... I'm always curious what people look like. Who's hanging out in my streams? We need sticker number 9. That is this one. That number 9? 9. Okay. 8 stickers. They're the bane of my existence on here, especially when they're like this and they just keep... You know, magnetic to the part. See, look, I'm not doing anything. It's just like, almost like it's magnetic, and it's not. It's not a magnetic sticker. I'm trying to find the best way to put this on. I think it's going to be this. Yep, that's going to be it. Go. You wanted to stream before it got too late? I'll tell you what, one of the biggest things I tell people when they're trying to grow, like I'm some kind of expert, but for the most part, if you're trying to grow a community, the best thing you can do is to be consistent, even if that means sometimes you stream and it's a mess. It's better that you were there. That's what I personally think. I understand people have to take time off too, so that is important. And if you're not all mentally there, like I guess if it's bad enough, then you should probably skip the stream. But the more times that you allow yourself to skip a stream, just like going to the gym, more times you allow that, the more times that you'll be able to easily skip that and just be like, I'm not feeling it today. I'm just going to skip out. And then what happens? Then you're just not streaming anymore. Or you're not going to the gym anymore. Whatever the case may be. I know it can be hard sometimes, though. I've done some streams I did not want to do, and I think they went okay. Nobody mentioned that I looked off or anything, so I didn't want to do them. And there's other times I just like going to the gym. I'll be like, ugh, I really don't want to do this today, and then I do it, and I end up having a really good time. All right. It looks like we're done with the top. Then we're flipping this bad boy upside down, at least for this bag. We've got 3 more bags. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more bags of freaking Lego to make this thing work. All right, we've got 1 foot that we're making in the front here. How does this work? Oh, I gotta put it the other way. You have to find a game to play? Do you have any specific options? Oh, this is a neat little design. You put this together like this, and then it can actually turn. Like it can, like it's landing. Like when you put something down, the foot will actually move. That is a neat little design that they made for this. They, have it the right way, I guess. It just goes on there, right? It goes inside those. Oh, I almost never use the inside of these things. This one purposely goes inside of those. That is crazy. All right, we got 2 more feet to put on. So run out of parts. We're also running out of time for the day. So I think that this, after I get these last parts that I have circulating around this thing, I'll probably call it. I have to go get a haircut and do some other fun stuff. You have Just Dance later. I want to make sure I'm good and ready for that. Haircut is definitely in order today. It is getting hotter out, and I tend to make my hair shorter during that. Like until Dawn Last of Us. I don't think Last of Us is PlayStation, I think. Oh, the baby's back to sleep. Good job. Sometimes you just gotta let them cry it out, and they'll go back to sleep. What's a good game on the Game Pass that's solo? If you're looking for like scarier type game, or are you just looking for that go on right? I guess it did. Or are you looking for just a solo like campaign game? Because they have a lot of those. Like I played can you? I didn't see it on the Game Pass. Oh, I already skipped a step and put those on. All right, now my spaceship has feet. Maybe like a storyline game. Are you into like? Oh, okay. I'll have to check that out. I'll write that on my list of things to check out. Maybe I thought a really good game was a game called Hellblade. I don't know if you've heard of that, but if you have problems with hearing voices, not calling anybody out, just saying that if you have that as a problem, probably do not want to play that game because it's literally about a character that is it hears voices and stuff. I think it goes over like the mental health aspects of like whatchamacallit, schizophrenia and stuff like that. But the game looks beautiful and is freaking amazing. Which game? Hellblade. Hellblade. It is on the Game Pass last I knew. I played through it. The game is beautiful. Basically the character is more in a like Viking time period back in the day. You don't hear voices. Well, that might be a good one to play. I liked it. It'll only take you a few streams to get through, I think. But it was a really awesome game. I cannot wait for number 2 to come out. Supposed to have launched when the new Xbox launched, but it did not launch at when it was supposed to. So I am just waiting. But you didn't have to answer. I know some people just don't like it. Like, it freaks them out. So, maybe play a little bit offline, see if it bothers you. Or just play it straight up online. But yeah, as you're going through the game and doing stuff, the voices will start telling you either how crappy you are or how good you are. Some of them basically tell you that you just need to die. Then after I beat the game, there is this entire documentary on how they made it and how they worked with actual patients and doctors to ensure that they got the psychosis part of it right. That they could more specifically represent it and bring that on there. They're not working. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Some people just cannot play it. And I don't fault them for it. Oh, I'm putting it in the wrong spot. That's why it's not going on. Goes here. What was I thinking? All right. This one back off. But the game is freaking beautiful, and I really, really enjoyed it. And it is totally a solo campaign. So you might want to check that out. All right, guys. We had a little extra pieces like before. We are at the, just short of the 3-hour mark. Let me see. Bag 4 is going to be a lot. I believe we're halfway. Let me look. Step 169. $400 steps? Oh my gosh, with this thing. All right. I guess we're going to do a little bit of bag 4, and we'll call it at some point during bag. I really don't want to open another bag if I'm going to do that. I think we're going to end it today, and I'll just have to do extra long. No, it's not like scary like Phasmophobia. I mean, there's some jump scares to it, but it's not like that. where that game is way more immersive. Phasmophobia is super immersive and really does try to make it to where you feel like you're in the game hunting a ghost. This just wants you to go through the game. You don't feel like things are like trying to attack you, but you, like I said, you do hear voices and stuff. They're your own voices in your head, as a matter of fact. So maybe that will help you get through it. All right, gang. I am done. I'm not raiding off to anybody. I don't think I have anybody up. Let me check. I can check. Don't think we do, though. If we have somebody super cool to raid off to. Yeah, now you're seeing like all of my background stuff. This is supposed to be a window capture. Let's see what we got. We got Britty Bear with Sea of Thieves. Oh, we do have Viva La Walnut playing Minecraft. And Minecraft is sort of like Lego. So I think we will raid off. We will raid off to my super awesome friend, Viva La Walnut. Amazing Canadian streamer. She's super chill and super fun to hang out with. So let's raid her. I will be back. I will be back later today around 3 p.m. Eastern. Deer Guns. Oh, Deer Guns extensions, yes. Yep, I think you'll be all right playing that game. Anyway, I will be back later on in about, I don't know, an hour or 2 hours with some Just Dance. And that will be the end of the streaming today. So we got a couple hours of Just Dance tonight. So I will see you guys next time. Now's Jacob's Gaming. See you later. Have fun with Walnut.